Use a simple pulley system. You can put this anywhere. It's not attached to the anything. Like this is just because this squeeze. Here we have a this kind of rod. As a rod is squeezing with bolts. You tighten the bolts and they squeeze these boards together, which makes this entire thing higher. Like it makes this get taller, and hence it will with friction it will attach itself to the ceiling since it gets taller. And when you then tighten this up with this kind of thing, these bolts, you can make this tight, and hence this will attach to the ceiling without you making holes anywhere. So this doesn't have any holes anywhere in the wall, in the floor, or in the ceiling, like so. And now you can just use this with any type of training. Put this kind of pulley system. And what this wheel is a wheelbarrow wheel and a wheelbarrow axle. These are good for this purpose because they have ball bearings inside of them, so they spin really nicely. And also because now you can get the wheel so that it doesn't move at all, because it's just here. If you have some kind of other type of a system, pulley system, where the pulley wheel moves, it will make this weight swing easily, because it's moving the pulley wheel when you pull, and the pulley wheel movement of the pulley wheel will make the weight swing. But now that it doesn't have almost any movement to it, it doesn't cause a movement to this weight, and hence the weight does not swing around. So this is just the axle, like so, and here is the wheel, and the axle like is here, so. And these are here to prevent it from touching the sides, so it stays on the center. And then if you want to train from this height, you can have another wheel and a bar which fits this wheel. And you can do this. Now you can train from this height too. And you can have whatever you want here in front of it. And again, this is very ideal because it has ball bearings inside of it. It spins really nicely. And these are, like I said, these are wheelbarrow wheels. But obviously when you get them, they will have the rubber on them, like so. So you need to cut the rubber out. by cutting it from two sides, and then it will just come off and you are left with this pulley wheel. This might not be the exact name of this wheel, might not be a wheelbarrow wheel, but the axles are wheelbarrow axles. But usually where they sell these pulley wheels, they also sell these kind of other wheels. Alright. So with this you can make yourself a pulley system at home, by which you don't have to break anything. If you have a nice apartment or something and you don't want to make holes anywhere in the walls or in the ceilings or anywhere, this kind of system allows you to have a pulley system without you having to make any holes anywhere, because it's held together by friction. Because squeezing these together will elevate this piece of wood here, and it will push it to the ceiling, and hence it is, with the friction from that, it will hold it together. And I have put here exercise rubber band, like exercise rubber, piece of an exercise rubber band between the ceiling and the piece of wood to add extra friction. So now it's even harder to move. And if you want it to be even harder, like if you want it to be pushing the ceiling even harder, all you do is just tighten these bolts here, like so. Like I told you, there is a rod which pushes these together, which makes this taller. So if you want it to be even tighter, you just squeeze it, tighten those bolts. And hence you can have a pulley system at home without, like pulley system in your house without breaking anything. You know, kind of nice. And I would think this kind of pulley system can lift quite a good amount of weight, depending how tight you have made it. All right. But this kind of thing, you can easily make a pulley system inside of your home without breaking anything. Now we have 100 kilos. Seems like it can lift 100 kilos. So I would call it a pretty strong pulley system for your home gym. And then you can, if you want to make it stronger, you just tighten these bolts even more. But of course you have to be cautious that you do not damage your ceiling, you know, because it is creating pressure which pushes the ceiling up. So if you have some kind of a delicate ceiling that it cannot take pressure upwards, it might damage the ceiling. So you want to make sure that either you do not care if it does damage it, or then you are sure that it does not damage it. But this kind of system, And as you could see, it could lift this 100 kilo. It's hard to lift because it's my own body weight.